What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and I think we all know what I'm going to be talking about today. We're going to be discussing Alexa Bliss's new creepy, scary, and unsettling new character. For me, I like it, but for most people, it's getting kind of boring since the Fiend left. But I feel like it's just getting started, and we have a long way to go before the storyline ends. Anyways, last week on Raw, during a match between Asuka, Mandy Rose, Dana Brooke vs Charlotte Flair, Nia Jax, and Shayna Baszler, Alexa Bliss interrupted the match to say something rather strange and bothering, in my opinion. I mean, I like Alexa Bliss, I've always liked her, but we all know that ever since her team up with the Fiend a year ago, she's totally different. And I even forgot that she's Alexa Bliss. I mean, she literally broke her friendship with Nikki Cross and isolated herself from the entire Raw Women's division to hang around with the Fiend. And not to mention that her last match was with Asuka back in January for the Raw Women's Championship. After that match, we've never seen her in the ring again. She obviously got put into a rivalry with Randy Orton, where the Fiend will make his eventual return to have a match with Randy Orton at WrestleMania. Anyways, during when the Orton vs the Fiend at WrestleMania, Alexa Bliss's face was dripping some kind of black blood, which we saw on Randy Orton not so long ago. She was distracting the Fiend so that Randy Orton can win the match. We've never seen the Fiend again after that, but we've seen Alexa Bliss with her new friend, Lily. She's supposedly Alexa Bliss's best friend since childhood. She has recently been seen stalking superstars backstage, just like how the Rabbit did in the Fly Fine house. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm obsessed with the storyline. And it just got more interesting when 2 weeks ago on Raw, during a 6-woman tag team match, Alexa Bliss was talking about how she and Lily are coming for someone in the Raw Women's division. Now, obviously, we don't know who that person is yet, but there have been some multiple clues that will lead us to the specific female wrestler. The first clue is that Alexa Bliss might be the new Fiend, meaning that she and Lily have the same powers and motives as the Fiend. The Fiend was a monster that targeted every superstar that has done something wrong to him to fulfill himself. And I think that Lily might have the same powers. Well, not Lily specifically, but Alexa Bliss, because Lily was introduced to us not more than 2 months ago. Anyways, Alexa Bliss might be using Lily to get payback at that person. Rhea Ripley and Sonya Deville are the 2 people that come in mind, because 3 years ago, Absolution, a team made up of Paige and Sonya and Mandy Rose, attacked Alexa Bliss backstage, and Rhea Ripley was the first person to come after Alexa Bliss at the Women's Royal Rumble earlier this year, and she might be looking for some revenge. The second one is that Alexa Bliss mentioned that Lily's favorite color is red, and there are a lot of women in the division who have been wearing red lately. And some of these names I'm going to be mentioning might be highly unlikely, but I think that there's something there, because since we don't know who she has her eyes on, it could be anyone, and we might find out on next week's Raw. Now, the first one is Sonya Deville. Now, this got me very excited to see, because she was wearing a red suit not so long ago on Raw during a backstage segment with Adam Pearce, and we might have a rivalry between these two in the near future, because back when Sonya was still in Absolution, she and her teammates attacked everyone in the women's locker room, including Alexa Bliss. So this is very intriguing in my perspective, and I'm very excited to see what happens next. And then the following one is Charlotte Flair, who was wearing a red gear not so long ago on a Raw match. And Rhea Ripley's Raw Women's Championship is obviously red, and Alexa Bliss is probably interested in the Raw Women's division. Then we have Eva Marie, who just returned, but her hair is pink now. But if you might remember, her MO used to be all red everything. Then we have Asuka, who has been wearing multicolored hair since the beginning of her career, and there is a lot of history between Alexa Bliss and Asuka. And not to mention that Asuka used to be a tag team champion with Kairi Sane, and they took the championship from Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss, and she might be looking for some revenge to Asuka too. And speaking of revenge, Randy Orton is also in that matter too. I know you all might be thinking that this rivalry is over, but Alexa Bliss said on behalf of Lily, saying stuff like Lily made her do it, and that Lily is used to getting to mischief and doing mischievous things that she can control. And Randy Orton was hit with red tomatoes on Raw not so long ago, and now I know this might sound ridiculous, but bear with me here. What if? Just a theory, what if Lily was part of the reason that Randy Orton got hit with tomatoes? And maybe since she gets into trouble a lot, she probably was the one responsible for Randy getting hit with those tomatoes, even though it was Elias and Jackson Ryker who drew them. But it makes more sense when considering that Randy Orton once RKO'd Alexa Bliss earlier this year. So that makes more sense. Anyways, Nikki Cross tweeted a picture of her in a red dress. And anyway, so those are the people Lily might have her eyes on. But if there's one person I'm sure that she is interested in, it's definitely gotta be either Sonya Deville or Rhea Ripley, because they are the only people I can think of who Lily might have her eye or be the eyes on. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching my video. I really appreciate it. Who do you guys think Lily has her eyes on? Please comment down below. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram. The link is in the description below. And I'll see you guys in my next video.